while. Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another Movies with Two Words or More month. And I'm finally doing a Christmas movie in a while. It's been a while. This one has more than two words. This has four words. The 2023 American Christmas fantasy comedy, directed by Tim Story. Yeah, this is one of his better films. Considering the last theatrical release he did was what, Tom and Jerry, which I didn't see. This is Dashing Through the Snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Yeah, I had to say it. Starring Ludacris, Chris Bridges, the rapper turned actor. Tiana Paris is not really the star of this movie. She's kind of underused, but I'll get to that. And Santa Claus, played by Little Rel Howery. He did really good. It was produced by Disney, Will Packer Productions, and a Smart Entertainment, and it came out on Disney Plus last Friday. I like the film. I think it's really, really, really cool. It's got a mostly predominantly black cast. So, what do you think of the Scott Pilgrim anime? I haven't seen it yet, so don't ask. The movie's 90 minutes. It's under 2 hours, so that's always a start. Very likable characters, even though Ludacris is a social worker in the movie that wants to help people, but he thinks that uh, Nick, little Rel Howery as Santa, he thinks he's nuts. He thinks he's a guy that's off his meds or something, but he's not. He really is Santa. You have other supporting actors in the movie. You have Oscar Nunez. He's the villain. He's not a very compelling villain. I think he's kind of undercooked. You have Ravi Patel as Peter. He's the Indian guy that is one of the hench people. You got Mary Lynn Roskub from the 24. The little girl played by Madison Sky Valladum. She's one of the highlights of the movie. She's very cute, very charming actress, and she has really good chemistry with the cast. And like I said, Tiana Paris, who I adore, she's my Nubian queen. I loved her in the Marvels. I don't care what anybody says. She was one of the highlights of that movie for me. She's not in this movie that much. She's basically the token wife character who reconnects with Ludacris at the end. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's her role in the movie. She's the mom. The Rotten Tomato score was 22%, but I don't think it's that bad. I've seen way worse on Disney Plus this year and in the past couple years. It's not preachy, it's hard in the right place. There's an integrated cast. There's some shoddy CG with the reindeer, but there's some ideas I like that the reindeer they ride to the Rocky theme, gonna fly now. That was cool. There's a lot of references, and pop culture things, but it did make me laugh. Little Rel Howery is still better than Kevin Hart or Chris Tucker or even Chris Pratt because at least he doesn't overdo it. He sells being Santa and it works really, really well. And he has a charm that was missing in a lot of Christmas movies in the past 10 years that are either too preachy or mean spirited. Tiana Paris is a beautiful marvel. She is. And she's beautiful here too. Even for the four scenes that she's in this movie, she does fine. And the little girl, like I said, she's cute. There's a Spanish family that meets them in a van. They're like the elves. They're fun to watch. They have their heart in the right place. They're likable. They're people that smile. It wouldn't kill you to smile nowadays, Hollywood, because so many movies this year bombed. So many movies of this year got critically bashed. They got pushed. The freaking writer strike ruined them. That didn't happen with this one. This one was already finished before the writer strike, and I think it's underrated. It's very well. It's something I want to watch for Christmas next year. It's got its heart in the right place. It's funny. It's got charm. It's short. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's got great music. Really, really good stunt work. Some shoddy effects here and there, but there's also practical locations, which I miss now because nowadays everything has got to be behind a green screen. This is not that. It's got very little CG until the end, and it works. And I like the fact that Santa he leaves sparkles on the ground like a Twilight vampire, except it's not as gay. He doesn't sparkle, but his essence does, and that's a pretty interesting idea. There's some good ideas here, and it works for a Christmas movie. You're gonna feel something. I was touched by some of the things at the end, and especially with Ludacris at the end, what he does. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much, but you'll get a kick out of it. Just the villain is another lame ass Spanish guy that's not a good villain. This year we had a lame villain in Monster High 2 and in the Loud House, the really haunted Loud House movie. I didn't care for the villain there either. But it is what it is. It's an integrated Disney Plus movie. What are you going to do? Disney likes diversity. They're just obsessed with it now. But it works here. It doesn't feel forced. And there's nothing gay here, like in the holiday special of Guardians of the Galaxy last year or Noel or whatever. You don't need that. It's not necessary. You're preaching to the choir. You don't need to do that. Just entertain and be charming. That's it. Anyway, that's my review of Dashing Through the Snow from 2023. It's not Hallmark. It's not toxic. It's just a fun movie for the family. Nothing offensive that's going to hurt your kids. I recommend it. Thanks for watching. Acknowledge me, and I'll see you guys in the next review.